Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be in the garage doing some work on my Garmin Echomap series units. Today I'm actually going to be doing some updates. I got to update the software on my GoPro. I got to update the software on my DJI drone. My GoPro is driving me crazy. I took it out yesterday to film some content doing some pike fishing and lost a bunch more video footage that it froze, so I'm kind of pissed about that one. But today we're going to be working on the Garmin units, okay? So I run Echomap series units. I've got a 9-inch Plus unit, Echomap Plus on the front, and over on the console over there I've got a standard Echomap first generation 95 SV. So that's a 95 SV, this is a 95 SV. And the difference between a 95 or a 92 and a 93 is the 95 SV is the exact same unit. The only difference is it's got Canadian maps as opposed to US maps. So they are the exact same unit. And I'm going to show you guys today how to update these units. So how to download the software and the easiest way to create the card and go ahead and do your updates. It's very, very simple. It's not that complicated. But it's very important that you do your updates because the updates ensure and help with things like your units freezing, software updates, usability updates, things like that. And I'm going to see if you guys like these kind of videos. If you do like me talking about my Garmin units, I'll do more of these videos. I've got a couple more ideas of things that I'd like to show you guys how to do, some of the easiest things and most useful things you can do with these Echomap series to make you a better fisherman out there on the water, make it easier to use your equipment. So we'll start off with that today, and I hope you join me, okay? So we'll start off with how to check the version numbers, where to go on the Garmin website to get the latest updates and all that good stuff. So let's get the party started, okay? So let's first look at these units and check out what version they are, okay? To know if we even need an update. So let's check it out. All right, let's get the cover off of here and start it up. If you're not on the home menu when you start up your unit, click on the home button and you'll get this particular home screen, okay? And all you do is click on settings and you go to system. You go to system information, and then you go to software information. And it'll list all of the information. So you can see I'm running the software version 9.2, 9.20, and the GPS version number is 9.0.3. But all you need to focus on is the software version 9.2. All right. Then we're pretty much going to do the same thing on the other unit. So let's go to the other standard Echomap and see what version they are. So 9.20 on this guy. Okay, here we are. This is the Echomap 95 SV that I've got here. This is a standard kind of first generation Echomap. So all I'm going to do is, now with this guy here, of course, we don't have a touch screen. So we're going to do settings, and we're going to go to system, and I'm going to go ahead and each time you get on, you just push the select button. We'll go to system information, select, and we'll go to software information. And on this particular unit, we're at version 4.30, okay? So now we're gonna go back to the computer and we're gonna go check it out. Now, if you've got SD cards on your units, in the little slot that's over here, let's just turn this off so we can see what we're doing. There we go. So if you've got your little SD card in here, as well as your other unit, go ahead and take it out at this time. If you don't have an SD card and you're not using SD cards whatsoever on your units, you're gonna need to purchase one, okay? So let's go back up to the office and we'll discuss what this is for and how to get this updated. Okay guys, so we're back upstairs. Now, first of all, a couple of the pieces that you're gonna need in order to do your updates are a card reader, a small SD card reader like this. Okay, so this is an Anchor SD card reader, and you can see here it's got the slots on the side for the SD card. And it's a USB 3, you can tell by the blue, that's how it's USB 3, which is a much faster transfer rate of USB than, standard USB. That's what that blue port means. And you'll need a small SD card. Now, you can use anything from a 4 to a 4 to 32 gig SD card, and you do not need a high performance SD card for your chart plotters, okay? Not necessary. So this is a Kingston 32 gig micro SD card, okay? Buy these on Amazon. There will be links below, so just go to the description for some. I've provided links to both the reader and this and any other pieces of equipment we're going to talk about today, okay? So just go below and you'll find everything there. And we're going to need to format these pieces, okay? So let's go onto the computer and take a look. I'm going to show you the page that you need to go to where you can tell what the updates are. So let me load it up on the computer, right? Let's go. Let's get inside the computer. Okay guys, here we have the website from Garmin.com, which shows all of the updates and software versions for the Echomap series. Don't worry about this URL up here, just click in the description below and I'll have a link right to it. And you can see here, first thing I look at is what is the date. So you can see here it's April 28th, 2020. So we know that there are some very current updates just from a week ago. And I'll scroll down and look for the Echomap Plus 95 SV. There it is right here, version 12. So we do have an update, and if I go to the Echomap CHIRP, which is my older unit at the console, you can see it's a version 4.30. So that means no updates necessary, and this is an older series, so chances are this will never be updated. So before we go any further, we're going to set up our SD card. So assuming you guys don't have an SD card that you've used yet, the first thing we need to do is format it. So let's go through how to format your SD card so we can get this going. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this SD card right here and we're going to format it, okay? So it's important that you format it on your computer. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply take it in my little card reader. Now, if you do this on a laptop, your laptop on the side of it should have a reader for this or for the SD card adapter that this comes with. So when you purchase these, they come with a little bit of a bigger card that this slides into. That'll go into your laptop. But your laptop should be able to read these. If not, you've got a big PC like mine and it doesn't have a reader, you just take this guy, plug it in into the side of it like that, and you're good to go. Plug it into your USB and we can go ahead and start the formatting. Now, one thing I'd like to mention is this. If you're already using an SD card inside of your Garmin units, okay, and you're using it to capture quick draw maps, you're using it for importing, exporting, any kind of custom maps that you've added or a map update, or if you're using it for importing and exporting waypoints, things like that, I don't suggest you use that card, okay? I would take that card out and have a spare one that you use just for your updates. I mean, these cards cost 15, 20 bucks each. They're not very expensive and it's worth it to have some extras anyway. So I would recommend that you keep one extra, okay? So over here we can see Windows Explorer, which you open just by hitting the Windows key and E on your keyboard. It'll open this up. And on my particular computer, the SD card shows up as the D drive. It could be a different letter on yours, but whatever it is, go ahead and right click it and you click on Format and the format window will pop up and you go ahead and select FAT32 as the default system. This is the file system you want to select, and you can check off, keep the quick format button checked and click on Start. It'll give you this warning, click OK. Now, for some reason, while I'm capturing this screen for you, it minimizes or it closes the rest of the Explorer window. Don't worry about it, it won't do that for you. And then you'll get this format complete, click OK, and you're done. And then you just click Close, and you're all set. You're ready to use your card. All right, so let's go back. Now, it's important to bear in mind that when you download it, this update is a single file and it contains the updates for all of these units. So it's not different files, it's one for everything. So we're just gonna go ahead and click on download. And it's gonna go ahead and process the download. Now this is 1 gig, so it is a fairly good download. Do not do this with your phone on your data connection. You will destroy your data allocation. So let's go ahead and let this download and we'll get back at it as soon as this is finished. Okay guys, while that's downloading, I wanted to show you guys something that I had done already that maybe you guys might find this more convenient. So before my boat was actually just conveniently located in my garage, I used to have to park it in the backyard. And of course, during the winter, it was buried with snow and whatnot. So I couldn't work on my chart plotters. I couldn't work on my units. And it was a bit of annoying to, have to swap the cards in and out, go outside and all that stuff. So what I did is because my units can just quickly disconnect from the RAM mount bases that I have, and I can just bring in the entire mount right into the house. I actually bought a 12 volt AGM battery. So you can see this is just a small AGM battery, and this thing, it lasts forever. I think I charge it once every 2 years. So it does last quite a long time. Maybe once a year I'll charge it. And this is actually from a one of those electric scooters, I think, or something. I don't know. It's from PowerSonic, and the model on this is a PS1238. But really, any 12-volt battery with, say, 4 amps of output will do the job. And then I purchased online the actual Garmin power cables. So this is the power cable that you need for the Plus unit, and this is the one that you use for this is for the Plus and the CHIRP, and this is for an older generation. This is for the first generation Echomap. So I have sets of 2, and what I did was I just attached alligator clips like this to the positive and negative wires, and I just connected to the battery over here, and that's it. So I can actually work on the units and update them and stuff right here at my desk. But now that it's in the garage, I just run over to the garage and go plug it in. So it's not that big of a deal. But if you do want to avoid that, that nuisance, I recommend you grab these cables. I'll put a link I'll put the link in the description to these actual cables. They're not the cheapest cables in the world, but I mean, completely worth it. It's going to save you the time for running around, okay? So just a little tip. All right, let's get back at it here. Hopefully we're almost done downloading, and we can keep going. Okay guys, download is done. So we're just going to go ahead and click it, and it will open up the executable. All right, if you get one of these permission requests, just go ahead and click yes, and it will begin extracting. By the way, guys, while we're waiting for this, don't forget, hit subscribe, and if you like these kind of videos, hit the like button, and I'll do more videos about the Garmin units, okay? All right, and let's click next. We agree. All right, and here you can select the drive letter. It's going to automatically look for an SD card, so it's already selected the D drive. Click next. And now it's going to copy and transfer over all of the update files required in the proper file structure. So it needs to make sure that it's in the D Garmin folder, okay? So let's just let this cook for a little bit, and then we'll be ready to go. By the way, guys, earlier when I mentioned that USB connector, I said, it's important to get a 3.0 one. This transfer would actually take a lot longer if we didn't have 3.0. So if we were using just a standard USB connector, it would probably take twice as long to transfer it over. So that's why look for a 3.0 transfer device, USB 3.0, when you're looking for a card reader, okay? Okay, guys, you can see we're done. It's now saying finished. So just click the finish button, and you're good to go. So we can now go ahead and take out the SD card, and we'll go bring it downstairs to the garage and plug it into the unit and get the update going. Okay, so first things first, guys, I've got the card here. I'm going to turn on the Echomap unit first, okay? Do not put the SD card in yet. Let's let this start up. It will automatically detect the update when I insert it, but the unit has to be turned on. So do not plug it in. Don't put the SD card in first. Turn on the unit first, okay? So let's get it booted up. Okay, so you guys can see I now have it on. We're going to agree. So now we're at the home menu, okay? So now check this out. I'm going to go ahead and plug it, put the card inside, okay? Let's get the card in there. Inserted. And it will automatically detect the SD card. There you go. So now it's updating. It's giving us the update menu. So it's reading it. It's asking us if we want to manage our user data, copy the maps, do anything else. But obviously we want to select update software. It's going to say it's going to take a long time to complete. Don't interrupt. Yes, no problem. And now we're going to just let it cook, okay? So yeah, we're going to let it go. It's going to take about 20 minutes to 30 minutes for it to do the update. Okay, guys, so very important, do not interrupt the update. Don't shut it off. If you shut it off or you lose power or something while it's updating, you can brick the unit. Bricking the unit means literally turning it into a brick and it doesn't power on anymore or anything like that. I have actually done it once by accident. One of my old Echomap units fell out of the cradle. It wasn't even updating, it was just on. It fell out of the cradle without turning off the power button, and it actually just broke the unit. I had to get it replaced. So don't turn it off, let it cook, and the update will finish up, okay? Let's let it keep going. I'm at 59% and it's just cruising through, so let's let it finish. All right, once it's done doing its update thing, it'll go ahead and start updating, and it'll say software loading when it reboots. All right, now it's moved on to another phase. Like I said, guys, it does take a little while, so don't be alarmed if it seems stuck or seems to be taking a long time. It can take a while. I recommend just letting it start, walk away, come back half an hour later, and you should be good to go. All right, here we go. So now we've got update complete, select OK to restart device. So just to go ahead and hit OK. And now it says software version 12.0 right at the bottom there. All right, then we can go to settings, and we can go to system information, software information, and I am now running 12.00. So we're good to go, guys. So that's it, easy as pie. Well, that's it, guys. That's all there is to it. So listen, thanks a lot. Thanks for tuning in today and watching this little episode. If you guys did enjoy this, we'll do some more. I can show you guys how to update and download the latest map version, because you are entitled to one free map upgrade. I believe it's within the first year of purchase, so we can go through that. We can talk about how to edit and organize waypoints, things like that. So if you guys like to see some more of these kind of videos, just hit that thumbs like, drop me a comment if you would like to see more, and let me know, and I'll put some more together, okay? Next up, we're gonna be working on, I've got some fishing content, and today I'm gonna be starting on an upgrade to the boat. Well, not to the boat trailer. I got something else I want to install, and it's going to take several days because there is different steps that involve some painting. So we're going to get that going. All right, guys. So thank you so much again for watching my updates and watching my my videos. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, that's it, guys. Take care, be safe, and of course, as always, peace and love. Later, guys.